Hello everybody. So I'm gonna be doing renovation for this stair. I'm gonna be using engineering hardwood. The thickness is 10 mil and I'm gonna build everything in my little basement shop. Stairs could be one of the most difficult and expensive process for the homeowner, but it changed a lot in the house. It gives you a lot of value for the house. It makes the house look much better when it's done, but it has to be done right. This is something I've been doing since I was 22 years old. I love doing stairs. I enjoy every second doing that. Um, this is some pictures I did in the bath, and that actually laminate floor. Everything's here you see, it's a laminate floor. What I like about it, I could connect like the hallway with the stairs with the same style, the same design as you see here on like in the top of the landing connected to the stairs. I mean, it gives much better looking for the job. Right there, same thing. Right here, connect the hallway with the stairs, and it looks awesome. I will show you what I do to build this type of nosing and the process. This video actually is going to be 2 or 3 parts, so I cannot put everything in once. It's going to be longer than 1 hour in the end, so I prefer to separate the videos and just go part 1, part 2, and maybe part 3, just to it's easy for you guys to just to follow. Yeah, if you stay tuned, focus with me what I'm doing, and if you have a patient, you have the time, I'm sure you could do it. Anyone could do it. Okay, enjoy the process and thank you. New blade. Take off your old blade, even if it's a halfway, still good. Just change it, put new blade for better cut, clean cut, and better result. You need a new blade, and that will make your life easy, make everything easy. Set your blade on 45 degree. It has to be 45. You don't want it to be extra or less. Just do your best to get 45. Here you're gonna see me using a jig. It's very easy and simple to build this jig. I cannot go over the detail how to build this one, but it's very simple. There's so many videos shows how to come up with something like that. If you do this for living, you should have this jig, but if you want to do it for your house one time, then I don't think you need it. You just put your fence and just run your pieces and you should be fine. Sometimes you only want to make one nose for, like, for example, for the hallway, just connect it to the first stairs, and so you don't need this jig for that. If you do it for living, for sure you need something like this because it's make things much faster, and I think safer as well. It's too safe to do that. What I like to do usually, um, the first piece I cut is the top. I only take just like 1/8 of an inch from the plank, just that. Take that off, and you're gonna keep doing this. Like if you have 13 stairs, you want to make 13 cuts, but I usually throw 2 extra cuts in case if I do a mistake. So I love to do always 2 or 3 extra pieces. So you're gonna run all those 15 pieces in one cut. You don't want to change the setup at all till you cut them all. Here I'm just showing how accurate the cut. Here's again, I repeat the same process. I add some rubber things there just to get, because this is 10 mil, very thin, so I need more grip, so I use that. And I leave you with the video. It's just very simple. This is the first one, is the top of the top of the nose. Now I'm ready for the second cut, which is going to be the middle piece or the front. So we cut the top, now we're going to cut the front. Now I gotta change the setup for the jig. These clamps you could lose in the, I don't know what it's called, but you're gonna lose whatever here in the video, and just make it closer to the jig, make it a bit farther for the blades, because if I want to put my next cut, it's gonna be about inch and a half. If I keep the clamps the same way it was before, it's gonna hit the blade, so I want to push it back a bit. This way it will be away from the blade, and it's gonna give me better clamping, better grip for the next cut. You want to be careful with this next cut because you already have the 45. So that's the 45. Here you're gonna put it in, and you want to be careful. Like, don't try to rush this process. Let it take time. Be patient with it, and it should be like, do a couple test pieces before the final one, and you should be fine. Now that's the front piece. This is the front piece. It's gonna have 45 from both sides. This is the most difficult cut actually. If you cut this one, the other two cuts must be really easy. Now I'm gonna put the blade straight, which is 90 degree, and you're gonna make sure it's 90. After that, you want to bring the leftover pieces from the middle cut, which is the front, and we're gonna cut the bottom. So I will take the 45 out from it, so I'm gonna be able to cut it again 45, but in the right direction. So right there, I'm gonna take all of them out. You're gonna see me cut it this way. Just push it with the stick, and in the long cuts, I'm gonna be flipping it. Just cut it halfway, then flip the whole thing. Now we're gonna assemble everything. We're gonna do the nosing. So it's a glue time. So you need wood glue for that, and you need a 23 gauge nail gun. Also we need tape, masking tape, the same stuff that you use for painting. You put the three pieces. The first one we cut, which is the top, then the bottom, then the middle piece, the second cut, and then the last one will be the bottom. You put your pieces like exactly the way you see in the video, and then you put your tape. Next we're gonna flip it, add the glue, and we're good to go. Actually, we're gonna add the glue, then we're gonna shoot a couple 23 gauge nails. One thing I forgot to mention, so when we do the first cut, the top one, you want to leave the ton or the groove, one of them. It's very important. You don't want to cut that on flush, so make sure you keep the ton or the groove, so we could connect the other pieces when we start doing the installation. I just forgot to mention this in the beginning. Here you just add enough glue, then open it, close it 2 times so the glue spray all over. Like when you finish the glue up, you're gonna see that you have a sharp edge. So what I like to do, I give it quick sand, 180 grit, but I don't go too much. The final finish, I do it in the end of the job. So when I finish the whole thing, I glue the whole thing, I let it sit for a day, and then I come back to the customer house and just do sanding, make it smooth, and we put some stain just to match the color. If sometimes you have to add some wood filler, but you will see all this in the next part. You know, I'm new in the YouTube community, so I need time to do better editing and in filming the things, but I'm getting better every time. So yeah, sorry if I don't go enough on details, but I promise this thing you're gonna see me doing it a lot of times. Actually, the new video will be another stair, but that will be a different story. We're gonna be using red red oak for the next stairs. So I will try to go a bit deep on that one. For this one, just you know, we'll try to be better next time. Please just subscribe to the channel, give it a like, that would help a lot. Okay, thank you so much, and I will see you in next part. Thanks a lot, and have a good night.